Hi everyone, welcome to my apartment. The entryway of my apartment is more so functional than it is aesthetic. We begin with pockets, leashes, and my apartment keys because those are the number one things I will forget. I also have my vacuum up over here, a little shoe rack, and I managed to make it a little bit cuter by adding some of my favorite little toys that I have up here. I get these from like the little surprise boxes. I thrifted these in California. They're little anime dolls, which are really fun. And then I have some of my grandmother's antiques. I've had this forever, for like 5 years, but it was from Urban Outfitters. This is like a little jewelry holder from Mexico, I think, a vacation a long time ago. When you walk down the hallway, I have my first closet on the left, which I use as storage. I'll give you a little peek, but to be honest, these aren't that organized. It holds like my sunglasses, to cleaning supplies, to suitcases. And I have my bathroom on the right side here. And I was going to show you that as well, but I'm getting rid of a lot of clothes and that's where they're all hiding so that we could make my apartment clean to film this video. But it really is just a basic bathroom. There's nothing too cute about it besides the pink towels that are hanging. Coming in to my kitchen, I have my collection of magnets. I've been collecting magnets for, I want to say like 3 or 4 years now, and now my friends always get me one when they're traveling as well, so I have some from some countries I've never even been to, which always makes for a fun story when people come over. This is where all the cooking happens, which is not super often. I'm not the best chef, but I do have a few good recipes that I manage to make pretty well. Every morning I start with a coffee, so I have my little espresso corner, and then this is also a little beverage corner over here. I really like my tea, my smoothies, and all of that. I put in these little spice racks, and the shelf actually wasn't here before, but I needed extra storage to put in a microwave and some more cups because there's not a lot for like all the food and plates and everything, but that's kind of what's going on here. In this corner, I have this plant that I've had for actually 3 or 4 years now. This is like my greatest accomplishment. And she's thriving. She wasn't doing well when I first moved into this apartment, but she's never looked better. And then I have a speaker that honestly doesn't really get used. I just use my TV, so she's there for the aesthetic purpose. And then some kitchen supplies, bowls, the best olive oil in the world. My friend Lumia got me these really cute little vintage salt and pepper shakers that say I love Lucy. And then, yeah, some utensils. This is my first clothing closet. I use this for all of my bags, jackets, and shoes, mainly boots. Over here is my audio table, and I actually have this custom made by a guy named Tobias. I'll put his Instagram on the screen, but he's super talented. He mainly does like custom closets in New York, and I gave him this task and I feel like he did it absolutely perfectly. It came out exactly how I wanted, and it has space for the speakers. I have a little record collection going on here. I don't have a record player yet, but I need to get on that. That's my next addition to the apartment. And then I also collect matches, and then I have some books, some perfumes, and pocket supplies in the shelves. And this is from Marni. I use it to hang up like some of my headphones and some of my other bags, and then my cameras and a little bit of smaller novels. This is where I like to eat most of my meals. Just these 3 counter stools, nothing really special to it. I always like to put my mirrors where the windows are so that I can get really good photos. And in the corner is Pocket's toy box. This apartment is also his, so you'll see that he's kind of taken over. Over here is my living room. My couch is from a company called Omhu, Copenhagen. but I actually love this couch because it turns into a bed as well, and I like to have movie nights. It gets super cozy in here, which was like my #1 thing I needed in my next apartment when I was searching for this. I have these vintage chairs, which I got from one of my favorite stores in Greenpoint. It's called Dream Fishing Tackle. Same with the coffee table. And I just have some ashtrays and coasters and candles sitting on here. I used to have all of my books laying on here, but it kind of was just too much. So I like to keep it simple. I have my Furbo pet camera, a little fall candle, and this was embarrassing. This was filled with plants like a few months ago, but those ones did not make it with us. Yeah, I have them. My one plant's doing so well. My other ones I'm kind of killing, but we're learning. I have my bass. This is a retired hobby from COVID era. I thought I was going to learn how to play, and I just didn't really get that far. So it's my decoration now. My light, I want to say it's just from like Amazon, I'm pretty sure. It's a dupe for one that is pretty expensive, and I think it looks pretty similar. Same with these curtains. They're just lace curtains from Amazon. And this plant that I got used to do so well. I think there was a point when I first had it that had like 15 leaves. It's down to 2, but she's on the comeback. I have the humidifier on her at like all times because my parents told me that would help. This is my gallery wall. I feel like this is the one thing I put the most effort into this apartment on. It wasn't too hard because I had to start in my last apartment at like a smaller scale, so I had brought a lot of art over from there, but I added things along the way. A lot of it, like the crosses and pendants and all of the funky little like bugs and stuff up there, are from a place called Brooklyn Junk. Same with a lot of the frame pieces, like this one and the angels and a lot of the needlepoint, like this, all from Brooklyn Junk. They sell a lot of vintage art frames for like under $50, which is super nice. My friend got me this. I found this on the side of the road. This was my grandma's, my dad's. This is a really good movie. My clock doesn't actually work because I haven't put batteries in it yet, but this is really cute, and it's from opening soon, or coming soon. It's in the Lower East Side, and they have a lot of cute, funky home stuff. And then I have some funny memory pictures, like me and my friend when they do those ugly character drawings in Barcelona. So we have that. And then this pink drawing is actually one that I made when I was about 5 years old, and it's me and my grandma Puffy at the beach. And she saved this and gave it to me on my graduation day, which I thought was super sweet. And this is my diploma. And then this is actually a TV. This is a Samsung Art Frame TV, and it's the best TV in the world because it looks like a picture frame when you turn it off. A picture of my parents. And I have to hang these ones up still. See, if I kept pushing this apartment tour off, I knew you guys would be mad, but there's still some additions I want to make to this wall and put these up around there. I have like this really cute drawing of my friend and I that someone made. Someone did a portrait of Pocket, so cute. So I need to get all of these framed and hung up. Stepping into my bedroom. The comfiest bed in the world. I have the soft frame bed frame, which is really nice because it requires no building. And my sheets are from Tekla. I chose this really fun like little strawberry lemonade combo, and they're super cute. I'm not embarrassed of my stuffies. This I just got a week ago in Montana, and if you don't have a Warmies, you need a Warmies. You can put these in the microwave and they heat up, and they're the coziest things in the world. I do it every night. And then, of course, a Barefoot Dreams blanket. I asked for this for Christmas last year, and it was the best thing ever. My light over here changes colors, which is really fun. It's a little like Amazon changing color light bulb, but the actual, whatever this is called, is from Urban Outfitters. Pocket's bed matches mine. It's like his own little soft frame, and he also has his own Warmies. And I believe that is from a dog store in New York called Love Thy Beast, which is super cute. On this wall, we have the last two of my closets. This is where I keep a majority of my heels and tops and pants and belts. This desperately needs to be cleaned out and organized. And here we have my dresses, sweatpants, big bags, sneakers, ballet flats. I don't even know. This is my desk / vanity area. We have a couple of like vintage, this is not vintage, this is just a poster that came with a Sofia Coppola book, but we have some vintage little buttons and pictures and necklaces and new necklaces and photo booth pictures and notes and all that, just kind of like a little memory wall over here, and a little office light, which is battery operated, really nice little find from Amazon. But what I really like, this desk is vintage from Elpida Vintage in Greenpoint, and the best part about it, when you're not working at it, flips up and becomes a vanity, and it has all of my makeup inside, and it's literally the most perfect thing in the world. I love this so much. Next to my desk, I just have a little storage bin of all of the publications that I've been featured in, which is really cool, and some notebooks. And then I have my hamper on this corner, a stack of books that kind of serves as like a side table. I have my travel size DJ board, an air purifier because I live in New York City, some sleep masks, a big collection of books that I like to buy and not read. Some of them I've read, but I really love to buy books. And then my shoe collection literally expands, doesn't fit in all the closets, so we have some just sitting out as decoration as well. And lastly, I didn't mention, this is probably the most special thing in my apartment. It was a commission done by an artist named Sasha December, and we worked on this for like 6 months, and I finally have it now. This is honestly why the apartment tour took so long. We were waiting for this, and then the framing process was another like 6 weeks, but worth the wait. I'll have that forever. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.